Everyone talks about data centers as IT projects, but I want to show you the other side: the cranes, the concrete, the cables, the thousands of workers on site. Because data centers are construction projects first. And in India right now, this is where the best engineering jobs are. In the episode, I will talk you through how data centers is built in India from buying the land to switching on the servers. Without wasting your time, let's start the video. The first step in data center construction in India or anywhere in the world is site selection. And this is not simple. Companies look for sites near cities, but not inside the cities where land is too expensive and peoples are gonna revolt against data centers. That is why you see data centers in Navi Mumbai, Airoli, Hinjawadi Pune, Whitefield Bangalore, and Chandapur, like far away from cities. Now, key site selection criteria. First, power availability. The site must be close to a high voltage substation. Second, fiber connectivity. The site needs multiple fiber routes for redundancy. Third, flood risk. Data centers cannot be in flood prone areas. Fourth, seismic zone assessment. So, after all these and the site is finalized, civil construction begins. So, this is our domain as engineers. That means for design and to the construction and handover to the commissioning or to the owner. And now let's discuss from the foundation itself. So it has to be designed for heavy loads. Remember, the server halls have very high floor load requirements. Pile foundations or raft foundations are common depending on the soil conditions. The structure is typically an RCC, that means reinforced cement concrete, or pre engineered steel frame. Floor to floor height is kept high in these buildings, that is up to like 6 to 8 meters, to accommodate large MEP services running overhead. The building envelope uses insulated sandwich panels or concrete walls with external insulation. The roof is a critical element. It must support heavy cooling equipment like chillers, cooling towers, DG sets. So these are sometimes designed on the roof. So that's why these have to be resisting heavy loads. Raised access floors are installed inside. These are modular floor panels on steel pedestals. Under this floor, all power cables, cooling ducts are routed. The underfloor space is called the plenum. And once the structure is complete, MEP installation begins. Sometimes there is a schedule sequencing processes where it allows parallel construction. That means so when the construction is going on, it's like floor by floor or by area, it is handed over to the MEP or commissioning team after installation of the equipment. So they can do their commissioning and hand it over in a area by area wise. So in that way, the schedule wise or the construction and the commissioning wise, it goes a lot faster. So this is the most complex phase, right? Like the MEP or commissioning. So based on the schedule, so best contractors usually follow parallel construction sequencing as we discussed. And the electrical teams within the same general contractors have their own crew who installs HV, like high voltage switchgear, transformers, UPS systems, battery banks, and PDUs. So this work flows strict sequencing, like high voltage first, then medium voltage, then low voltage distribution. And mechanical teams within general contractor installs the chillers, cooling towers, crack units, and all piping systems. Coordination with civil teams is critical here because mechanical equipment penetrates slabs, walls at multiple levels. And also BIM. Building information modeling is now mandatory on most data centers or any large projects. MEP coordination in 3D prevents costly clashes during construction because data center is heavy in duct work and electrical work as well as other fiber, many other works where there's a potential in clashes. Now, let me talk about who builds these projects. The data center contractors in India. There are two types. First, general contractors. Companies like L&T Construction, Shapoorji, Palonji, NCC, and HCC handles the civil and structural work on large data center projects. Second, specialty data center contractors and system integrators. These include Hitachi, Vertiv, Schneider Electric, and Emerson, who are like global players and also handle the MEP and IT infrastructure fit out. Sometimes the contractors do the installation, and Schneider Electric or Emerson, they do the commissioning for the equipment. So the trend is now is design build contracts where one company handles both design and construction. This speeds up the delivery significantly and very important in India where data center projects are needed very fast. Data center construction in India is a specialized field, but the core skills are structural engineering, MEP coordination, project management. And these are same skills you already have or you can easily acquire through skills courses or anything. So if you need some of those courses or some skills that needs to be taught, just comment in the section so I can prepare those series of videos for you. And in the next video or episode, I'm going to discuss like most important person on any data center project. Someone who is not the architect, not the contractor, but without them, the project cannot be handed over. That is the commissioning agent. So if you want to know more about that field or that person, commissioning agent or what they do, just wait for the next episode that will be dropped soon in a week. And please comment below if you have any questions or anything that you want to talk about or ask questions about. And thank you for visiting our channel. Please subscribe to our channel and support us with like button. Thank you.